Hey, what's up, YouTube? Derrick and Jaw here, back at y'all with another video. Y'all, I challenged myself to do 5 paintings in one day, and I can't believe I did it. I literally started painting probably around like 2 o'clock or so, ended around 9 o'clock, and I created 5 magnificent looking paintings. I'm really proud of how they turned out. All 3 of them, or all 5 of them, are freestyle paintings. I will say, just to throw this out here ahead of time, I kind of sketched on each canvas ahead of time, and I pre-prepped the canvas backgrounds. So what I did was, I do like this little famous technique. Well, I guess it's famous to me. Pretty much just taking like acrylic paint, watering it down, and putting it in the background, and kind of like making it have like some type of watercolor effect. Once that dries a little bit, I would just add like more water over top of it, and then just like let that water melt down the canvas. If you look at it, you'll see like these little like white blotchy marks and stuff like that within like the background. Mainly that's just because like the that's how the paint texture happened. Alright, so now the shroom character's coming along. I didn't even talk about this character at all. It's just a little mushroom. I painted it yellow. That was like the first color that I just thought of. Yellow, purple, red. Since I was doing 5 paintings, I tried to keep the color schemes very limited. Right now you see me adding like some like eyelids and eyelashes to it and stuff like that, but I try to keep it limited just to work faster. I think each painting took me about an hour to work on. Some of them probably took a little bit less than an hour. Each painting, it got a little bit faster as I went, but literally it's just me taking these basic shapes, adding as much paint to them as possible, and creating like these really cool characters. Yeah, so this is Shum. I think I called her Shumaya. That's her name. Also, just all of these are just for fun. So none of them was like anything super serious. Just me experimenting with my style. And like I said, I freestyle all of them. So that's why they may look like they're just random characters. I did try to make them like a theme to make them all correlate with each other. You'll see that as it comes along, but I put like this white clear jacket on this character. I just love how that turned out. I'm definitely playing around with this in my future styles, just like having this clear see-through just show over top of characters and adding shadows over it. Now what you see me doing is just adding Posca pins. I love Posca pins, just to help take up some of that space. Put a little bit of little dots and scribbly lines and stuff like that. But yeah, this is that character. I love how she turned out. Yeah, Shumaya. Let's go to the next one. So I'm gonna jump into each one of these. I'll try to talk about each one. Also, I just talk about painting in general. So this one, I kind of wanted to go for like a heart. I remember when I drew this down, I kind of didn't want it to be like literally just a heart, and I really didn't want it to be red. But I mean, why not? Why not make a red heart? Also, you see me not just playing around with making it a basic shape. I actually gonna play around with making it more of a face with contour, playing around with like the makeup on the eyes and stuff like that as well. Also, you see me playing around with color a lot more within this one. Like I play around with a lot of blue, a lot of purple, a lot of orange, a lot of like yellow, a lot of red. The jacket on this one is white. I kind of wanted to play around with that. I promise you it still goes along with the theme. Promise you guys. But yeah, just check it out. I'm throwing some of that black in there. I will tell you the best technique when working fast when it comes to just art in general. Try to get all your base colors down. So all your tonal colors, all your middle tones, get all those colors down first, and then start to add black, and then start blending black into everything. Nice. Adding some shadows on there, on the lips, underneath the chin. Adding some hair. Game's head high, y'all. Threw some eyebrows on there. I love the eyebrows. I didn't think I was gonna add eyebrows to any of these characters, but once I threw eyebrows on the first character, then it just made me just want to do eyebrows for everybody else. And normally I do like thick brows, but I kind of went for like these thinner brows. And the eyelashes, oh, I'm so beautiful. You see the eyelashes are just these diagonal lines, y'all. Playing around with my style with every character, like literally. But yeah, I think this is Queen of Hearts or something like that. I think I named her just literally King of Hearts, Queen of Hearts, whatever you think she is, they are, whatever they are to you is what they are. So yes, do a little bit of turquoise, blue highlights background in the background. Nice. Of hearts. All right, next one, y'all. So this one, literally, I just took these triangles, kind of like did these upside down triangles. You could kind of see the sketch underneath this one. I went for the color purple. Made one just a little bit lighter. It's the same color purple. I just added a little bit more white to the other one. Something about my painting style that I love just a lot is just like the strokes. Like I kind of let the strokes tell the story. Like literally just painting lines or painting strokes like that over top of like color. Sorry y'all, the game's in the background. But yeah, just I'll allow the strokes and the color to tell story. Alright, while that breathes, see I added a little bit of white on there. Now I'm starting to add that black. See, as you work, it starts to go by fast. Like literally, just white, black, middle tones. If you start middle tones, then throw some white on there. By the time that white dries, you can start to add black over top of it in certain areas. I kind of thought about this as more like a king and a queen, you know. Two for one. I did make them have like just a white, plain white shirt background. Oh yeah, I use this brush. This brush helped so much, y'all. If y'all can use like, if y'all know how to fit a big brush in a small spot, watch your mouth. Make sure you do that because it would just help with so much time and stuff like that. Also, another thing I talked about like layers, and paint strokes and stuff like that. The more layers you put over your paint, the more opaque it would be. For like the white and stuff like that, I could have made it more bright white, but I kind of did want the background to show a little bit through it. So sometimes if you look at my artwork, you'll see the background through it just a little bit. I kind of like that. I feel like that helps set a tone to the painting, just helps make it look better. But yes, this is the king and the queen, throwing a little bit of pink on there in the background, threw a little heart in the middle as a planet, throw some dots everywhere. Yes, king and queen. All right, next one. So these last two, I kind of wanted to play around with figures. I love to just draw like people or just skin tones and stuff like that. Like sometimes you I try to do colorful backgrounds and stuff like that, but this time I tried to play around with just more of a skin tone, and I wanted to see how that turned out, making the lips a little bit more nude. I played around with brown. There's not enough like brown artwork out here, so I love the color brown. I love the color brown against blue, so I kind of wanted to see how that would have worked. You'll see me painting this one really fast. Like this one, it took no time. I told you, once you get into the groove, it just goes. Also, I told you I started around like 2 o'clock. It's probably like around 6 o'clock in this video. So yeah, I was on the move. I was actually getting it going. So throwing a bit of white on there. White and black is the biggest contrasting color. So say if you have your colors on there and then you throw white on there, sometimes white will just look so bright against things, and sometimes black will look so dark against things. And that's the purpose of it. Literally, as you see, I just threw black in the hair. This character just looks so nonchalant. I think I named this character Miss Attitude. Like literally just like don't even care. I love it. So nonchalant. I just love it. Reminds me of like kids that I grew up with, or like some of the cartoons that I've used to see growing up. Or I mean, we don't get to see enough cartoons like this, but some of the characters in some of the cartoons that we got to see of black women. But yes, look at her playing around with the lips. I told you I started off making them nude, but I added a little bit of pink to it. This one I'm definitely playing around with the brush strokes a little bit more. Like sometimes you don't have to blend everything to make it perfect. Like I blend it here, but I barely blend it in certain areas just to just save time and just to I don't know, have it down. I do that with a lot of my artwork if I'm trying to work fast. Like I would do a quick blend is what I call it, like literally a cartoon blend, something that's blended enough, and that's what makes my artwork look almost like realistic versus like semi-realistic. So okay, so back here with the clear jacket. Oh yeah, I love this jacket so much. So I put like this clear white jacket with like all these hearts on it. It turned out so cute. Threw a little bit of black shadows inside of there. Played around with her eyebrows some. Touched up her face. Threw a little bit in the background. And yes, Miss Attitude. Look at her. Alright, this last one. Here we go, y'all. It's about 8 o'clock in this video. My favorite shows start coming on, so I had a rush. I was trying to watch it at the same time while drawing this at the same time. So, y'all, it was actually a struggle. But I promise you, it turned out so dope. This is kind of like one of my favorite ones as well. All of them are my favorite ones, but I think the last two are my favorite ones only because they're just characters. I mean, who doesn't just love a character? I kind of kept this one simple by literally just using like not two colors, because a lot of stuff is more than 2 colors, but literally just using like red and like a skin tone. And I saved so much time just making everything red. Literally just throwing white on there, you see. Throwing a little bit of black on there. Starting to add some like detail. So right now I'm just using brown. I think I mixed like brown and orange together. Red, white, black. That's pretty much all I have so far. In any other recycled colors that might have still been on my palette from any of the previous paintings. So since I was painting like a whole bunch of paintings all at one time, I did have other colors that might have been on my palette. So if you see any extra colors, that's probably because they were from some of the other paintings. So what you just see me do was I mixed a little bit of that brown that I had on my palette with the red, and I started to make like this brunette color. Like, why? I was gonna go with like a blonde color or like a black color, but like, why not do something different? Do a brunette hair. There she go. Look at her coming to life. Playing around with the hair a little bit, throwing some white in there, throwing a little bit of black in there. And play around with your characters. Whenever you paint, sometimes you just have to have fun. Like, it doesn't have to always be super serious. And a lot of the things that I paint aren't always super serious. So y'all, wrapping this up, throwing a little bit of blue on there. Y'all, thank y'all so much for watching this video. I really appreciate everybody for like sticking tuned, supporting me. I will try to make more content. You know, I've been struggling a little bit on that, but y'all, keep on the lookout. I have bigger projects coming here soon. Like I said, I'll try to post a little bit more, just doing just random paintings and stuff like that. So y'all, thank you so much. Continue to support me. Also, these paintings are on sale right now for $30. So get you a piece of the original artwork for only $30. Like, I really don't put my artwork on sale for like that price. So yeah, check out these paintings. I really hope you loved it. Be safe. Love y'all. Peace.